Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. Apollo difficulty, Polystralia, and we're currently working on expanding a bit after beating up some aliens. Looks like that alien nest got removed, probably by the KP, which is apparently fine. We're not going to do the alien friendship thing in the end, is what it appears. You can rest here for now. Oh, you didn't get attacked by these aliens. I have no need. I feel no need to destroy them. You are going to build me a plantation. Thank you kindly. Octogenesis pod, or Ectogenesis pod, that's the other one that gets built quite early. And they are really, really nice wonders, but, you know, no need for us to necessarily prioritize them. This Marine, I'm going to go ahead and I'll stick him on the miasma. He'll take damage every turn, but he'll be fortifying, so he'll be okay. And between that, we'll have full coverage over the area we're going to be sending our colonists through, so feeling happy about that. Deorbit imminent. Oh, we're going to lose our solar collector, the one we got for free a long time ago. Should have made us a fair deal of cash. So I can't complain too much about how things have gone. I'm just going to leave the combat rover there for now as a spotter. And maybe I'll auto-explore with this guy, actually. Yeah, we'll keep moving him for now, but... Yes, you're going to fortify on top of that, and you'll keep yourself fully healed every turn. You are to go to the Golden Bell Temple. Net gain to your colony. That is a crap ton of energy. Can't complain about that. You stay there. Colonists. So, right now, Jimboomba, 1, 2, 3, does work the xenomass. So, we got a little bit of flexibility. Probably something like this. I mean, obviously a tiny bit of overlap, but it gets us 3 algae, which is nice, fast growth. We've got the copper, the fraxite. Alternatively, we could go a little further to the south. What this? The titanium. Now, we're going to be colonizing down there. I think there's no doubt that this is the spot to go. I think I'm going to encourage him to go over land, though, just in case the Sea Dragon randomly shows up. It'll probably cost us an extra turn, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe this guy, once he's completed improving this, will go ahead and get started on a road. Of course, we are going to be paying for the roads, because apparently we are not in the end going supremacy. And we don't need that road to actually set up a trade route, because it's going to be coastal. We did need one from Jimboomba. But the coastal cities will auto get the trade route connection, so maybe we won't do that. Well, I still want to build a road to help connect things and minimize movement. Something like this, and then add an extra couple of tiles. Like, it might still be worthwhile. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. For now, you will probably indeed keep building some farms. Farm plantations, a decent amount of food. I will want to get some mines up there, but yeah, we'll need a little bit more farming first, just to ensure that your growth continues to be good. And yeah, that's kind of an odd path that it wants to take. All right, let's auto-explore you. What the hell? We'll be lazy. That'll be fine. The other people are growing quite quickly. Oh, we got some satellites blasting out into space. Yeah, we don't have any happiness right now, but we will really soon. Franco Iberia, I don't think... Oops. I don't think will want to attack me, but if I go here, I'll sit on the Marine, which is going to be fine and lovely. Worker. Yeah, build me a farm. Trade convoy, your job. Oh, yeah, I can't go down here because of all the miasma. Well, all right. Let's sort by highest science differential. Yeah, we'll run a trade route to Mandira. We'll get some extra money, some extra tech. Improve relations a little bit. Actually. Oh, yeah, see, it's completely blocked off. I would have to build a C unit. So I'm not going to be able to help boost the production speed over here. I think what I'm going to have to do is remove the miasma from, say, this xenomass. Oh, no, it's completely blocked in this way. No matter what, I'm going to have to take 2 miasma out. Which I guess is okay. I mean, again, ultimately I'll be able to heal through it. But... what the hell, right? So I'll remove the miasma from the xenomass, and then remove another spot of miasma over here. I don't know, because there's this too. Son of a bitch. I'm going to have to remove at least 3 miasma. Oh, well, I guess we're going to have to do what we're going to have to do. So I may as well send off my trade route here to someone. And not, no, that, yeah, I don't know, double trade route to Mandira, sure. Don't attack me, I'm sending you all this trade. So yeah, I wanted to keep one for an internal trade route to buff the colony. I suppose I could have made a sea-based trade route in Freeland, just one for some options. But, oh well. You go there, and you make sure this thing is protected. This trade convoy. 5 production between the two. Yeah, that's fine. We're not, I mean, this is our net differential gain. So obviously we actually gain 4 science from here. But we're only gaining 2 more science than we're giving away, and we're actually losing 1 energy. It's not a bad trade route, but I think just gaining 5 production overall is actually going to serve us quite well. We'll go ahead with the internal trade route over here. And yeah, we'll have to de-miasma quite a few tiles. May as well get started there. And you are going to settle here. Quite happy with that. And probably go back and stand on the xenomass. I don't know if a nest will spawn where there's vision, but it's not technically within my borders, so it's possible something would happen. You're going to fortify until healed, and you are going to clear the miasma right away. And you are going to colonize a spot, and I'm quite keen on it. We don't need to keep this marine here anymore. I'm going to move to the south of the rover. And this marine is going to go and stand in this general area to keep an eye on the coast. Because there's another great city spot here. Look at all the reslin. It's just going to be sick, 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 sick. Love it. Alien life forms. All right, more culture. Choose more research. So, eventually we'll want the Xenoswarm. We do need the level 4 Harmony before that kicks in. Not sure we necessarily want to reach there. I do have a quest for, I think, a Xenofuel plant. Maybe I don't. If anything, they're still good. Actually, the Xeno Nursery and the Xenofuel plant are both really good, but we do need level 2 in Harmony before we go there. So, maybe we just pick up Alien Biology right now to get some low-lying Harmony points. That won't be enough to quite kick us into the next level. You know, what we could try to rush is something like Swarm Intelligence, so we could build the Bitegeist. And it's not a terrible, wonder. A little bit expensive, of course. Or something low-lying over here that we might want to pick up. We might want to not ignore the defense perimeter and rocket battery this time around. The biochemistry stuff is pretty good, but I don't think we have the need for it yet. Solar systems, plantations. Actually, maybe going to organics is the way to go. Yeah, and I do like that biofactory. Obviously, we won't be able to use it until we get to level 4. Okay, hold on. No. Here's what we do. We go Alien Biology for the low-lying Harmony, and then we go towards Alien Adaptation, which will certainly give us enough Harmony affinity to build the Xenofuel plants and the Xeno Nurseries, both of which will be extraordinarily valuable little things. We might even get a quest that'll let us build them before we finish Alien Adaptation. We'll do that, and then we'll figure out where to go next. A lot of people are saying there's like these crazy Academy builds that you can do these days. So there might be something about picking that up relatively soon, but I think this is going to be a good start. We'll see. Maybe we'll go towards cognition. But yeah, there's apparently like all kinds of crazy quasi-abusive stuff you can do with spamming academies, so we may have to do a little bit of that. All right, choose production here. I really do want to get these alien preserves going on, but obviously health is going to be a little bit of a limiter, especially once Ranji kicks in. Plus tech, plus all kinds of things. Just a little clinic. But you know what? I'm going to start on Alien Preserve, because pushing up the culture borders here would be valuable. Also, the sooner we build one, the sooner we get the quest. Okay, so we get the familiar exotics. Apparently, we're switching over to Harmony, so I will try to contain the outbreak of the Earth-like critters, and we'll get some Harmony points. Apparently is the way we're going to go. We're still going to get a little bit more supremacy, because we've got at least one quest that will still kick in there. But for now, we're okay. So, yeah, this is a fine place. We could have the units a bit more mobile, but we're going to be fine. So we can't complete that, so we'll go ahead and send one to Tiangong. Getting a lot of value out of that trade route. And you are now at 2 of 2, yeah? 2 of 2, 4 of 4. Good. New station discovered. And you like me. Where is the station? I canceled the scroll. Doesn't look like it's anywhere that's going to be in my way, which is fine. Oh, this station did fall over. Okay, so the KP might settle over here, which isn't terrible, although it's a possibility they might steal my Xenomass. You know what? I have tons of energy. Let's go ahead and guarantee that that Xenomass is ours. That way they can't just settle here and steal it anymore, which is going to be nice. I could also purchase a little bit more over here, but I don't think there's a need to rush that out. I could buy that and ensure it's my tile, but it's not really make or break. The automatic culture border expansion will actually prioritize this tile first. for this KP city, so I'm not concerned because it's flat as opposed to forested. So what I might want to do is purchase a building, for example. What do I have? 417 left. A Saudo nursery might be a good idea. The Pharma Lab. I mean, I'm building the alien prison. Oh, it's too expensive anyway. So that's okay. Pop down a clinic. I don't need the health right now, but I'm almost certainly going to grow again in a pop. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and grab a laboratory. It doesn't look like we've done the laboratory quest yet, because I think we get more science if we do. So let's go ahead and purchase the laboratory. Obviously, more science is always good. Can't complain about that. Meanwhile, what I might do, help clear up more miasma. Can't go right through here, which is kind of annoying. Tell you what, you get to the hill. You get there. There you go. We'll work in a little bit in tandem. And you hang around here and just keep an eye on things, and I'm going to feel all right about that. Friendship sounds great. Let's be friends. Where's the PAC? Way over there. We're not really at a threat anyway. Oh, that's a nice little troll city that the African Union is building between my opponents. My opponents, their opponents. Everyone's opponents. Spy agency. Ooh, that's tough. Getting some spying going would be pretty sexy, but some of these buildings feel like they're pretty important as is. I don't necessarily need to rush the tech. Well, I don't need to unlock more buildings via tech, but getting more affinity soon would be nice. I'm also tempted just to keep the culture pumping out, though. You know what? I'm actually going to prioritize the alien preserve. Culture is like basically the same as tech in a sense because of the bonuses it unlocks, and I would just like to keep pushing up my borders as much as possible here. There's a great spot for a city in this kind of area too. Hang on. You know what? I'm going to change my mind. Oh, I have all the happiness buildings here. Oh, okay. I was going to say happiness and then another settler over here. Tell you what, actually, let me go ahead and build another marine, actually, to go and park myself over here and then potentially plop down a city really soon after that. Oh, have we removed the miasma? Oh, we have. Oh, okay. I derped a little bit there. Clear the miasma. I think you'll live for 3 turns. You'll be fine. Trade convoy. Keep going to New Babylon. Good money. You are going to hop over here, and you're going to be removing some miasma in that area. This marine is fully healed, and I don't think we actually have to babysit this area so much anymore. So I'm going to take this marine and move him in this direction to keep an eye on things, and then my new one will go and stand sort of over here just to keep an eyeball out. Obviously, we can't build too close to the station, although I believe they have changed the rules for the distance. I think we might be able to build here. It might be possible. The distance isn't... I think they changed it so you can build closer to a station than to a city. I might be wrong, though. We'll find out at some point. 4 citizens in Jumbumba. We still have some good happiness. We are getting 3 happiness from our trade routes / virtues. I'm a little worried this thing might die. Oh, no. 1 turn away, so it'll be okay. Good. Master Control has been built. That's okay. Wasn't planning on going for it. Worker miasma immunity will be nice, and a little harmony bonus.
I wonder what life was like on Earth.
Our explorers will also be immune to that. We do still have 1 explorer who's automated. That'll make his life a little bit better. You're recommending I clear miasma here. There's no miasma here. Gone. Being weird. I'm gonna go and... You know what? Let me just rest him here. It won't heal quite as quickly, but that's okay. We don't have to rush to improve the terrain over here quite yet. Dun dun dun. And yeah, that should automatically get a connection to my capital, which is lovely. We are working that Xeno Nursery, Xeno Fuel Plant. That was the extra... That, I think a colonist actually would be very good now. We get another virtue at this point. So we could drop right down to social investment, but we don't have manufactories. We may have them later. We could go with investment at this point. As long as we're not spending our energy, it can really add up to a lot. Internal trade routes, they've been nerfed, which is too bad, but interdependence network is pretty strong. The other thing is we can just rush up to Magna Santi, which is stupendously good. So that might be the thing to do. Now, I could go right here, here, here. But I'm not prioritizing this as much, whereas interdependence network is quite nice. Liquidity will be useful. We could actually just skip the social investment completely. Get some extra production over here. I think that might be the thing to do. Alternatively, we could look at completing the tier 2 first synergy bonus. But I don't think that's in the cards quite yet. I think I'll grab Interdependence Network. We do have some internal trade routes, and we're probably just going to get more of them as we get more cities. So I'm going to feel okay about that. You are going to... Really, how come you can't move there in one turn? The desert hill and not an actual city yet? Curious. Well, try to get over there. That'll be fine. Siege Worm. I wonder if it can one-shot a Marine. Probably. I mean, eventually your units can't be one-shotted by siege worms, but I think we're still in the phase where they can. So if I do want to colonize over here, I'm going to have to be really careful about how I walk around here. Alright, you're going to go and hang out there. And you... hang out here for now. Trade convoy. Ah, we've cleared enough that you can send growth to Ranji. Nice. Definitely want to do that. Always the top priority. Such a huge ability to be able to boost. Yes, you're happy about trade. Lovely. I'm happy about trade too. There you go. You've healed enough. You're going to go into friendly territory. You're going to construct a mine on the copper. So, this is the occupational hazard. Research shows... I've never seen this before, I think. No, I've gone Harmony once, but it was like my first pre-release game that wasn't even broadcast. So, research shows these aliens can not only be trained to perform complex tasks, but can even show affection. How will this information affect our future relationship with these creatures? Should we put them to work on our farms or give them peaceful homes with their families? We can trade for labor, get more supremacy, or we can adopt wildlife and get more harmony, which is apparently what we're going to do. Hey, that's the rank 2. We got a bunch of free energy. We got some upgrades for our units, which is really good. Our gunners can get either bonus to defend against range or auto heal when not embarked. I think the bonus against range is really good because then gunners, they basically win fights against other ranged units. Also, it helps them to bombard cities. Not that they're, you know, your ideal siege unit, but they do okay. That tile, that's right. We are going to need a little bit more health, of course, because we are continuing to expand everything. So, maybe just the clinic can build a little bit faster than some of these other things. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll be okay. I didn't get the thing that gives me the interest rate on my money. It might be worth buying something, though. You know what? Let's buy the thorium reactor. Spend money to make more money. I don't think we've gotten the quest for it yet. And I'll feel okay about that, actually. Even though, you know, it's not health, it's not science right now. But I kind of like that idea. Makes me feel less bad about spending money when I get money. Pharmacological. Oh, there we go. So we can get science from Pharma Labs or health from Pharma Labs. I build Pharma Labs mostly for health. Health is a pretty tough resource. On the other hand, we tend to be capped on our local health maximum, so maybe it's a little... Maybe the science would actually be better, but no, I'm almost always going to take that health bonus over there. Just especially with me, I always have a hard time keeping my cities healthy. We'll definitely construct a mine here. The energy, you know, generators are good, but I think production is generally going to be better. Once Ranji finishes, we'll have to save our money because we'll probably want to instantly buy out to the algae tiles so that we can improve them. Quest decision on our recyclers. Plus 10% worker speed. I'm going to go for bonus food from recyclers. The worker speed is really nice. Now, 10%, depending on how they round it, and I'm not sure about it, 10% may not always give you a boost. But if I go prosperity and I get helping hands, this 15% plus the 10% equals 25%, and that's almost always going to save at least a turn. In fact, on some things, it's going to save 2. Again, it depends on the rounding. I'm not sure how it does it, but when I go prosperity, I tend to take 10%. Sorry, I have no interest in going to war right now. Or that. Don't want to get too much of a warmonger penalty or anything. Alien nest discovered. Oh, look at that! Okay, so what I probably should have done is bought the tiles sooner. Because then I'm willing to bet the alien nest wouldn't have spawned there. Now, I don't know what this is going to do. Alright, Jimboomba, you finished that. Still need to build a spy agency at some point, but I'm going to go for a network. I think our health... Oh no, we're only at 2. We're size 4, so we can actually afford to have a couple more health in this city. That will count for something. Maybe instead of doing the Pharma Lab, we'll go for the Cyto Nursery. Because I don't know if we've actually completed that quest yet. I don't think there's a Pseudo Nursery in Freeland. Oh, no, Freeland's got all the happiness buildings, so maybe it is in there. Trade Convoy. You are going to go to the Golden Bell Temple and make us 21 gold per turn, my friend. Look at that. Pretty good. And we're 1 turn away from the colonists. It'll be interesting to see if we can sneak it away. I just realized we should probably explore a little bit more. Okay, more Xenomass sources. Okay, I'm really happy we're going Harmony. Sorry, no interest. Then I'll probably swing this guy back to the south just to see if any the KP might be sending a settler over here. I thought it was telling me to settle on the mountains. I'm like, what? We may want to settle here, but I don't think we want to prioritize that direction. I think we want to prioritize over here. Yeah, there's a bit more of a chance of some border friction. And again, I'm hoping I can settle right over here. I'm not sure that I can. Push comes to shove, this wouldn't be so bad. I don't know what the range of settlement... I had it selected. Is that my preview? No, okay, I can't settle there. I love this little preview mod. If I go here, I get some overlap with Freeland. Not necessarily the end of the world. I can settle here. Just slightly less overlap. It doesn't really make a difference. Basically, at that point, there was just overlap in the chitin. We don't have to be adjacent to the river. We'd prefer to be here. I don't want to go here. That's too close to the KP. What's better? Potentially leads to a bit of border friction, but not that much. If I go up 1, I get copper, which I wouldn't get otherwise. However, I'm probably going to settle to the north, regardless. We get an extra canyon, so that's 1 less workable thing. But we get the copper. Still, it's very far away, and almost certainly another city we'll be working in. I think we might actually drop over here. In Beyond Earth, there's not any real advantage to being on a river. So that's all right. We are going to... we're going to get started on our tech in our capital at this point. So... a little worried about being destroyed here, but... go ahead and try to move in the appropriate right direction. Siege Worm might destroy some stuff. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to actually wait with this trade convoy because I want to make sure to be able to boost the outpost. That's the one that just finished in Ranji. Actually, hold on. If I do send this trade convoy to Ranji... oh, and I can't. Because there's an alien in the square where I want to be. Alright. Hey, what? Let's stop blowing this up. We're going to move the worker into the city, get him to rest, to heal. And I'm going to bring the Marine back. Assist. What do we want to build here first? Probably an Earled Earth relic. Earled Earth? Yeah. English. Good English. These are quite expensive. But, go ahead and do that and that. There we go. Actually, this worker can probably go in that direction. We're not going to start by building anything. Yeah. You know, border expansion. Culture's always good. Border expansion's going to help. We've got a little bit of unhealthiness right now. But we'll get that sorted relatively quickly. There. This worker, you have finished improving that tile. Let's go ahead and repair you. Not that there's much risk of you getting damage from anything anymore. Move in that direction. Go there. We'll just cross our fingers and pray. Quest decision. Alien Preserve. All units +5 healing, or +1 science and 1 energy from Alien Preserve. This is a great quest decision, because all units having +5 healing is really strong. This is insanely good. Because I think this is not even if you're resting. I think you might get 5 every turn. Even if it's not that. Just being able to rest faster is powerful. But you can't not get the plus science. Not to mention the plus energy is good. We have to take that. I think. I don't know. Again, the healing is stupid good. Stupid good. Trade convoy, wait an extra turn. Like next turn we'll be able to deploy you. Open borders sounds fine. I wonder if there's anything I can sell. No, I have no strategic resources. Alright. I think I'm trading some of them away already. I might be wrong about that. Whoa, someone's attacking the Golden Bell Temple. Interesting. I'm not feeling like it's truly being threatened. Oh, what do I have selected here? Oh, you are... blow that up. Blow that up. Stop. You are going to build a work barge. Trade convoy, you're going to wait a turn. Over here. Just just wondering if there's any chance the Golden Bell Temple will fall. I don't see a lot of units around there, so I'm not expecting it will. The AI tends to be pretty bad at actually destroying stations.
When you meet a new neighbor,
All right, we can build our Xenomass wells. Hooray!
So also will we get to know
And those factories, which we can actually start building now that as soon as we get a source of improved Xenomass, which is lovely. Oh, what we need, I mean, I want to build some buildings, but we are due for some more workers at this point. In fact, I'll start one in both spots. Another quest decision. This is for, oh, the laboratory. I don't want an extra expedition module. I do want +1 science. There we go. There might be some artifacts kicking around. Oh, in fact, there still is somewhere. Right over here that we could dig up. I think last, oh, it's next to a nest. That's going to be hard to dig up. It might not even be there anymore. Oh, I think I have yeah, I do have two trade convoys waiting there, so I can run one somewhere. Internal trade route? Yeah, sure. Sounds good. And you are going to pop that nest, give us a little bit more energy again. So, before I actually settle, let's pop down over there. Yeah, the Golden Bell Temple is fine. They've got the armor, but they're not really doing anything. I'm going to assume it's going to stay up, and I'm going to settle right here. Now, it's possible, I think, that the Siege Worm could actually kill this city. But it's maybe unlikely for it to move in that exact direction. Is it possible for me to purchase... Yes. I'm going to purchase the Xenomass here, just so that a nest doesn't pop up there right now. Not a big deal one way or another, but what the hell. You're standing on miasma, so I'll move you over there so that you can heal better. This Mariner will go... You're going to go north. You're going to go and check out this area over here. Okay. Well, we're growing. The AI, of course, is always a little bit scary, especially on Apollo difficulty. They grow very quickly. We don't have too much in the way of border friction. We're hit 4 cities. I definitely still want to build... well, one over here I think would be a stupendously good city. There's more Xenomass, which is nice. Also, titanium here and here. Titanium is really good. Originally, I was talking about settling down the coast. I've gotten a little distracted going to Pembella. And Ranji technically doesn't help here, but I still think we probably have dibs on some of these spots here. Eventually, people will start sending things overseas, but things are quite far. Wow, the French have a lot of planes. A lot of the AI like to beeline towards the planes and then build a fair number of them. Doesn't necessarily mean we're in trouble, but we will have to pay attention to our defenses relatively soon. We are about to unlock the Xenoswarm Peck, and we will be hitting Harmony level 3, I suspect, with Alien Adaptation. We'll be 1 level away from actually being able to build the Xenoswarms. Now, those units have been nerfed a little bit since the fall patch. The first rank of affinity-specific units are not as strong as they used to be. That being said, it's still going to be really good, and we'll probably be in a good position to defend ourselves. We just need to build a Xenomass well over here, for example, and we can build at least 10 of them. We have lots of resources for these, and I think I'll feel relatively safe. Now, I probably won't be in a position to attack anyone, especially like Mandera over here would be a sweet target. It's going to be a little hard to squeeze through the canyon, although not impossible. And actually having all this miasma here, which might be cleaned up by the time we get there. But if it's not, it's going to be great for us because we actually heal in miasma. Or we will, well, not quite by then. We'll take less damage from it, I suppose. We probably won't be rank 6. But we don't necessarily need to rush into an attack. We actually are going to have a lot of territory available to ourselves. And really only this little area to defend. I think we're in a good position. I'm probably still going to cock up about 30 different things and, you know, lose the game. But I think we're okay. Hopefully my momentum is good. I think the fact that I'm building these extra workers now is going to be really good. All too often in Civilization 5 or Beyond Earth, I'm behind on workers. I probably should have started them a little sooner. But frankly, Freeland is working all improved tiles, I think. And in fact, it's got some extra tiles that aren't being looked after. So that's okay. And Jimboomba, same thing. Got a lot of improved tiles. So we've kept pace. But now that we've got Ranji and Pembala and the fact that the other 2 cities will probably keep going, it's a great time to get those extra workers. And again, my rule of thumb in Civ 5 and also Beyond Earth is something like effectively 1 worker for every city plus 1, or maybe 2 when you get very big. So we're going to be sitting at 4 workers for 4 cities. We might want to squeeze out 1 extra dude, especially since we still have some expansion plans. But overall, hopefully not too shabby. Can we get a colony rankings? No, not what I was looking for, but oh, Actually, that's quite cool. Jane Lucy Picard. So biggest batteries doesn't matter. Biggest turbines, that's energy per turn. I'm right up there, actually, making tons of cash. Most academic people, this is number of technologies. So I've only got 12, which puts me near Vladimir. The pack have got 15. The KP have got 14. We're not that far behind, considering this is deity level AI, actually. All right, what else was there? Well, so we have no military, of course. So overall score, where are we sitting? Right down at the bottom, which is not a surprise. We don't have any wonders, which adds a lot, and we don't have that high of a population. But we're actually sort of middle of the ground for food production. Look at these guys, 12. They're just going to snowball. The pack are going to be the big problem at that kind of food production. The KP have less food production than me. They actually might not be quite that scary. The pack also have double my production. Okay, these are going to be monstrously dangerous. I'm really concerned. Hopefully they can mount an attack on Tiangong. Luckily, it's not really protected by mountains or canyons to a great extent. If the KP and the pack go to war, that might work out relatively well. Maybe the African Union will go in there. I suspect there's more border friction here, though, which will just help the pack situation that much more. This is an interesting position that might get punished. Great city spot over here, but not one of ours. All right, thank you very much for watching this episode, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.